Welcome back to Kick and Flavor. Got some quality sneaker content for you today. Got some good information. We're going to be talking about the Craft 4 Olive detail updates, man. This is one of my favorite 4s of the whole year that's dropping. The Olive 4s, Craft, they've been doing a great job. They have impeccable attention to detail, and that doesn't change on these Olive 4s. We're going to get into that, man. We also going to talk about the Kobe-inspired ADIDAS IIINFINITY. We've seen these shoes in the early stages of the production. We heard talking about them. We knew they was going to be released, but we've seen a couple different versions. We got images of the final versions. We know how this shoe going to look. We know how the final version is going to look, and it's dope, man. I think it's a lot that Adidas could do with this shoe. We're going to get deep into it, and we're going to get into another possibility, just another thought that I have about where the shoe can go in the future, all right? Now, we also going to talk about the Neopolitan and the DMP 11s. This is a controversial shoe, man. Both of these, actually, one for good reasons, the other for bad reasons. The DMPs, they look cool. They look dope in my opinion. The Neapolitans, not so much. I'm not going to say they ugly, but it was some things about this shoe that it's just some questions that we have for the Jordan brand. All right, it's just some questions that we have for the Jordan brand. Y'all got some explaining to do about these Neapolitans. We're going to get into that, man. Okay, and lastly, we're going to talk about the AMUBSH Nike more up-tempo collab. These will be low tops. We heard about this, and we seen a couple images from Yoon, the head of the AMUBSH brand. We seen her kind of tease some pictures. We know how the shoe is going to look, and not only that, we have pictures of multiple colorways. So not only do we got pictures of the whole more up-tempo low top, which has never been done before, we got 2 colorways that we're going to look at. We got official pictures of both. All right, we're going to get into that now. If you enjoy this content, if you can use it anyway, or you just find it entertaining, like, share, subscribe, and help the channel grow. Let's get into the sneaker content now. Now, I want to talk about these Olive 4s. This is a Craft shoe, so it is one of the Craft colorways. You can tell by the different type of materials, man, all the different type of materials. And I want to talk to y'all real quick about something in the shoe that I really like. Where that famous screen netting is on the shoe, when you zoom in on these Olive 4s, that screen netting is a different type of fabric. Obviously, it's not a screen, but it still has the little cuts in that part of the fabric. That just looks dope to me. I like that little aesthetic on the shoe. And overall, I'm going to give this shoe a 9 out of 10, man. These real life images, on foot images, they look real good, man. I'm really feeling this shoe. I think this is going to be one of the most slept on 4s of the year. Sales wise, in my opinion, this is a wild card shoe. I don't know how people is going to, like this shoe. I don't know if they're going to find the colors appealing, but to me, this is something that's outside of the box. This is something that doesn't look like everything else. Jordan brand they tend to kind of copy what's been working. This is something that looks completely different. Now, these are going to release on December 2nd, and the retail price is going to be $210. This is going to be in full family size. This shoe just reminds me of MASH. I don't know if y'all are that old, if y'all remember the MASH show that would come on late at night when everything else went off TV. This is giving me that type of feel, man. This looked like a MASH type of shoe. Like, when I look at this shoe, that's what I think about. Just with the army colors, the green, a little bit of yellow. That's the vibe that I'm getting from the shoe, man. I don't know, maybe it's nostalgic. I can't put my finger on it, but for whatever reason, I'm feeling this shoe. Get in the comments, man. What do y'all think about this 4, man? All right, now let's get into these Adidas Crazy Infinities. All right, now this is a Kobe-inspired shoe. Early in Kobe's career, he was with Adidas. He released, I think, 2 shoes with Adidas. Now, he wore and endorsed a lot more, but I think he had 2 signature shoes, and the 3rd shoe never came out. So this shoe that Adidas is releasing, it looks like it has components of all 3 of the shoes, even the 3rd one that was never released, because that summer he ended up signing with Nike. So this Crazy Infinity is a collection of all the Kobe shoes in one, and I'm feeling the shoe, man. I think this could be one of their biggest shoes. This could be like the next big shoe outside of the Yeezy line. A lot of people talk about how Yeezy is keeping Adidas afloat. That's all really Adidas got. Of course, they started early in the culture with the shell toes. They have classic shoes. They have, classic silhouettes and colorways. We remember that. But in the present day and time, a lot of people saying the only thing that Adidas has that can compete with Nike when you talk about Jordan, Kobe, KDs, foam posits, things of that nature, is Yeezy. If this shoe is successful, we're going to see more colorways throughout 2024. This shoe looks like the Kobe shoes in the past. So people are gonna associate this Adidas shoe with Kobe, even though we know Kobe, when he passed away, he was with Nike. Nike has his rights, and it's gonna be a lot of Kobe Nikes released into 2024. I made a video about that. Y'all check it out. I'm expecting to see more colorways of the shoe. When they made the early prototypes of the shoe, they came out, it was pictures of them in multiple colorways. That's a little bit of evidence letting us know that the Adidas brand is playing with multiple colorways of the shoe. If the first initial release sells good, then it'll probably be multiple colorways. Now, it's one colorway I think they should try to get into the mix. Now, in 2001, Kobe Bryant wore his Adidas Kobe 2, the USA colorway. Now, he wore it in honor of the victims of the September 11th attacks. Kobe and LeBron first met in 2002 during the NBA All-Star Weekend. LeBron was in high school. He was a senior. He was playing in a tournament in New Jersey, and Kobe was playing in the All-Star game in Philadelphia. So they actually linked up that weekend, and Kobe gave LeBron a pair of the USA flag Adidas Kobe 2s. Now, I don't know if these are the one that Kobe wore or if it was multiple pairs. More than likely, he gave him a whole nother pair. So it was probably multiple pairs of these in rotation. So it's already a confirmed colorway with a dope story. The shoe doesn't look too bad either. Now, this colorway is a little bit outrageous, but the story is so rich. It's attaching LeBron to it, Kobe, All-Star Weekend, USA flag. I think Adidas need to release these crazy infinities in this USA flag colorway. Now, LeBron was rocking with these Kobe 2s so much he even wore them in his nationally televised game, Oak Hill Academy against St. Vincent St. Mary, when he played Carmelo Anthony at Oak Hill Academy. But get in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think about these crazy infinities. How far y'all think Adidas gonna go with these? Is this gonna be one of the main shoes that Adidas put in front of the public? Is this going to be one of their top sellers? How far are they willing to go with these crazy infinities? Do y'all think it will help them rival Nikes? Do y'all think these crazy infinities with Yeezys? I don't know, man. Adidas might be back in the fight, but y'all get in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Now let's get into these more up-tempos, man. Yes, the low tops will be for the first time ever released, man. More up-tempo low tops. This is the first time this has ever been done. I'm super excited about this for a couple of reasons. Now, this shoe is so sturdy and it's such a blocky shoe that the way it comes high up above the ankles, that's a trademark of the shoe. That's something that people really love about this shoe. Taking that off and turning this into a low top is such a crazy idea. I would have never thought to do that. Salute to Yoon and all the folks at AMUBSH, because this is a great collab. This is a great idea. I'm rocking with this, man. I can't wait for the shoe to come out. These shoes remind me of the cactus plant flea market forces that had the air on them like this. They look just like this, and those shoes look great too. So I'm really rocking with these, man. They almost look like a low top boot almost, man. The pewter colorway, and we also see images of the black and white colorway, one of the OG colorways from 1996, one of the original colorways of this Nike shoe, man. I'm excited about this. I think this is a dope idea. I think AMUBSH is the perfect type of collab for this. And yeah, I'm ready to see this shoe in real life, in actual video, because I'm sure I'm gonna cop, but still gotta see actual video of it. I definitely want to see more pictures of the black and white colorway. Now, both of these shoes, the limestone pewter and the black and white colorway, will be released in fall of 2023. Now, that hasn't been confirmed by Nike or the AMUBSH brand, but it's expected. And hey, I do gotta say, that's quicker than I thought, man. That's quicker than I thought. I did expect these shoes to maybe release in 2024. I wasn't even sure if they was gonna come out this year. They expected to be released in the fall 2023. Retail is gonna be $190. This is looking good. This almost looks like it could be an established name in the culture like Air Force Ones. If this low top go right, if it's more colorways, I don't know if Nike's gonna continue to do this, even if they're not AMUBSH collabs, or will this low top be the only AMUBSH collab? I'm not sure, man. We're gonna stick around and find out. Any information I get, it will be here on Kickin' Flavor. Y'all get in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think about this low top, more up tempo. So let's talk about these 11s. We're gonna talk about the DMPs and we're gonna talk about the Neapolitans. Look, man, the Neapolitans, let me say this. I don't know who this is marketed towards, maybe kids, maybe families. I'm not sure. These look too much like the DMPs. These look too much like DMPs. These look too much like Concords. All right, Nike got to stop doing this. They got to stop making the same shoe over and over again, giving it small changes, and just seeing if people is going to like it. Because this is not it. The mock-ups were better. Now, I haven't seen this shoe in person. This is a shoe that's not out yet. This is a shoe that not a lot of people have in their hand. You know, it won't be released till November 11th. The retail is going to be $225. So let me just put that out there. When we seen the mock-ups, we seen that midsole being more of a brown color. Now, the people who've had this shoe in hand, they say in hand that midsole does look a little bit more brown. But looking at, and also the Jumpman is brown, okay? But looking at these pictures, that's not really brown enough. That's not really brown enough. It's not as brown as the mock-ups. It looks black. It looks very, very dark. It looks very much like DMPs. I feel like this is just a forgettable 11. I feel like it's the same as a Concord. It's the same as a DMP, except the bottom of the shoe has a different tint to it. To me, that's not enough. That's not enough variety. I feel when you have a palette or a silhouette like the Jordan 11, when it's other 11s that we want more than this. In good news, we're gonna talk about the DMPs too. All right, we're gonna talk about those as well. Now, this is a shoe that I liked. This is a shoe that I was happy with. The Jordan brand. Hey, salute to y'all. Y'all did these right. Not a lot of people is happy with these, but me personally, I'm happy with how these shoes look. The message that they have inside the tongue, quality basketball product created in gratitude by the greatest player ever. That's a nice little hint. Y'all let me know if that was on the first DMPs. I'm not sure. Never got the first DMPs. Y'all let me know if that's on the first DMPs. Now, these will be released on December 9th, and they'll be $230. All right, that's going to be the retail, $230. Y'all see these Jordans are just getting higher and higher as far as price is concerned, but it's going to be over 1 million pairs of these. So what that means is the price won't skyrocket up as much as we've seen other beloved Jordans in the past. All right. Remember, they did say it was going to be 1 million pairs of these. I'm not sure. We still remember that Jordan brand. We didn't forget. Y'all said it was going to be 1 million DMPs. We hold y'all to that. So on December 9th, everybody should be able to get what they want if they want to pay that $230 retail price. Going back to the Neapolitans, that was one of the issues I had with the Neapolitans. The upper just looks different, man. If you look at that upper on the Neapolitans compared to the upper on the DMPs or the uppers on the 72 and 10s, it's a world of difference. All right, the Neapolitans look just plain, man. That tumbled leather makes a big difference. It creates a whole nother aesthetic to the shoe. So I'm really looking forward to these DMP 11s. Now, what I'm hoping is gonna happen with the Neapolitans, I'm hoping once we get some more updated pictures and we get some videos, we gonna see them in some different light, and it hopefully can bring out that brown. But to me, this is still too close to the DMPs. I see no reason to get these, especially if you have DMPs or anything like that, any Concords, anything that looks similar to this, there'd be no reason to get them. But hey, maybe they might market them to women or kids. Like I said before, it's a chance of that. We gonna see, but y'all get in the comments, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the Neapolitans and the DMPs. All right, now that was a lot of heat that we just discussed. If you enjoy this content in any way, if you find the information useful or you just find it entertaining, like, share, subscribe, and help the channel grow. I enjoy bringing y'all sneaker news, up-to-date sneaker news and information. I enjoy doing it. I'm gonna continue to do it. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see y'all on the next episode of Kicking Flavor. Peace.